Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs at Falcon Stadium. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. Looking for running room. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Not much he can. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Offense set on first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. On the run, deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and long here. He'll try the left side. Bring him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 3rd and long right here. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. The play fake. Moves to his right. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down to the air. Fires on the move. Makes a catch. He's in for the touchdown.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Falcons offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's dropped. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Calls his own number. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the edge. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing Matthews. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Falcons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Powers inside. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Hand it to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Great place to start for this offense. Gets the back moving. Trying to get the corner. Turns upfield. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. He'll keep it again on the option. Oh, headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense onto the field again. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
There's some room. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. To the ground, he's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Alford. Back's got it on the screen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it out.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Hauls it in. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Hand off to the fullback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going with the ground game left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it on the move. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Number 3, with the grab and the score.
And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the 2-point try. They'll try to blast their way in. He is stopped short, and the gamble on the 2 to try to go on top comes up short.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Keeping his eyes downfield. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Matthews pulls it in. It's Helms. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Right side, it's Burns. He's into the open down the middle. 10,
the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing.
The defense sort of hurls this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Rid of it on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And listen, the fullback's not going to run deep routes, and he's not going to be a speedster or a blazer, but keeping you honest, making you defend the whole field, everybody on the field. Just keep working it. Maybe the big fella will get you something later.
Back to throw. It's Alford. Pulls it in. At the 40. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the grab. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw again. Reels it in. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Selling the fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and 1.
Uh-oh, look out. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. Got his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss, and with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Alford. Extending the play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time it's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
Number 3 makes the catch in the end zone.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. He's looking to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing Matthews. They go to the wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Matthews. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. Just had to get rid of it.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. Dropping back, it's Alford. Looking long. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field, too. Man, I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of said, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Snapped on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the ball is knocked away, incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Catching up with the Air Force head coach at the break, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Pulls it. Got an alley. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Matthews. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the away team sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry.
He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
Line is set on third down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The run inside. It's Lindsey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Throwing Matthews. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Making his first move. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Fires to the middle. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking left. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Complete out of the backfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew them.
Another incompletion on third down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on third down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time. If you're on offense, what do you do here on fourth?
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
2nd down, gonna throw it. He'll get rid of it. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for the edge. It's Lindsey. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Matthews. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Falcons, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Got it. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. And the Falcons are marching down the field. Sends it back in motion. Give to the fullback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lindsey. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Matthews. Fires quickly. Maybe a crease. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeps it himself. Keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Air Force! They take the lead with the 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a crease to the left. Got the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. Touchdown.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. The give to the fullback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. On the run, it's Lindsey. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. See some running room. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Keeps it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Handoff again. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sees a crease. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
On the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. Escapes the pressure going right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Wide out trying to get it in. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. On the option. Keeps it on first down. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Falcons can really attack on this second and short. Looking for the edge. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing Matthews. Turns it upfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Trying to get the corner. Pulls it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Pulls it. Quick give. It's Lindsey. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Fourth down, Matthews. Under pressure. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. He's past the marker. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Setting up the screen. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. On target. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Stepping to the right. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And your offense, you're talking to each other the whole time. Look at the score. Understand the situation. We got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We got a chance to put this ball game away. We have to hold on to the football. 2 hands. Make sure I go to the ground with that thing in my possession. It's a big mistake that could cost them big.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Matthews. Rush right in his face. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Got to find a completion on this one. The throw. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It's one thing to execute early in the game,